Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing my very first video using my camera. I've had this camera since last Christmas, but I've never filmed with it because I don't have a viewfinder. There's no viewfinder. I also don't know how to make the focus work, but I'm trying it today. So today I did this super soft cut crease and red lip look. This is something like that I don't usually do. I usually do very dramatic looks. So anyways, if you like this look, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe below, and also leave any video requests you have below. And I hope you have the best day ever. Thank you, and keep watching. Okay guys, so I am now taking my two Makeup Geek shadows in the shade Shimma Shimma and the shade Creme Brulee. I'm first taking Shimma Shimma and I'm applying that to my brow bone. My camera doesn't focus on the names of the shadows yet because it's on, I think it's autofocus or manual focus, I don't know which one it's on. But so it only focuses on my face. I'll have to play around with it a little bit more, but for my first tutorial filmed with this camera, I think it's okay. It's fine. I'm now taking the shade Creme Brulee on my Sigma E40 brush, and I am buffing that into my crease. This is my first time ever applying my eyes after my face. I usually do my shadow first and then do my face, but today I wanted to try something new, and since the look is so soft, I thought it would be fine. So yeah, make sure you take this on a big fluffy brush first, and I'm going to go in with a more dense brush, the MAC 217, and buff that in my crease as well. I'm only focusing this in my crease because my whole lid will be covered in shadow. Now taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I am using a light amount of this to cut my entire lid. I usually use a lot of concealer when I do a cut crease, but today I'm literally just taking like a tiny bit to cut across the lid. The trick to making your cut crease just like look really good and having your shadow not transfer is to cut your crease above the second fold in your eye, because if you cut it like that, then when you look up, your shadow will only touch the more of the same shade, so it can't transfer at all. Now taking my Makeup Geek Shimma Shimma shadow again, and I'm applying that over the entirety of my lid. Now taking that Creme Brulee shade by Makeup Geek again, I'm going to buff that along my lower lash line. Today we're going for a very soft smoke. I usually do mine super crazy, but today we're just sticking really close to my lash line. Make sure that you connect this to the upper crease so that it just looks in one full circle around your eye. Don't forget to take your blending brush and buff it all out and make sure there's no lines. Now taking my finger, I'm applying my Jeffree Star Ice Cold Highlighter to my lid just to make it a little bit more bright. And I'm also taking that same shade on my inner corner and on my brow bone. Now taking my two favorite mascaras, the CoverGirl Clump Crusher and the Benefit They're Real, I am applying that to my lashes. Now to finish off my face, I am taking my Jeffree Star Ice Cold Highlight again, and I'm applying that to my cheekbones, my nose, my Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. This highlight is very, 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 very blinding, as you can see. I don't love it as much as my Ofra and Nikki one, because the Ofra and Nikki one doesn't accentuate pores, but this one really does. It just really does reflect a lot of light. I want to hate this highlight, but I can't hate it because it makes me look really luminous and I'm super pale. So. Now taking my MAC Warm Soul Blush on my Sigma blush brush, I am buffing that on my cheeks. I'm actually applying a lot of blush today because I love blush in the summertime. It just kind of makes me look more like sun-kissed and just as natural as I can. Then setting my brows with a bit of brow gel. And taking my my Real Techniques multitask brush, I am buffing off my bake. Okay, so now it's time for lips, and today we are doing a classic red lip. I am taking my limecrime velveteen in the shade Red Velvet, and I'm applying that to my lips. This was one of the first ever, actually that was my first liquid lipstick I ever owned, was limecrime Red Velvet. And it actually is like a really good lipstick. Like this one, like the applicator is really tiny, and like it's super easy to apply to your lips, and these last really nicely, and I just love limecrime lipsticks in general. But if you don't own this shade, you definitely should get it. This look kind of made me like want to start wearing red lipstick more often, which I know I've said that I don't ever wear, but yeah, I kind of want to wear it a lot. The lighting in this clip is definitely a little bit overexposed. It was because my blinds were closed and I only had my light and it wasn't really focusing well on my face. Really sorry about that. You're gonna have to be patient with me for a bit because I am playing with this camera and trying to figure out how to make it work the best. So yeah. Okay guys, and that is the completed look. This is a super simple look. You could literally wear any lip color you want with this, but I think it looks amazing with the red. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I hope you have the very best day.